That concludes our record of the incident that occurred in the aforementioned country we obtained through Layla's Septima.
Thanks for the report, Sistina. You and Layla must have put in long hours gathering all that information. Now that these primal dragons have appeared, we can't just sit by and watch. I have a feeling this is that child's handiwork. It would be so much easier if Sumeragi would just open up and share their info and tech with other countries.
Holding exclusive technology regarding Septimas grants them a significant advantage over other countries. Sumeragi would never give that up.
So we'd just be wasting time trying to cooperate, and we don't have that kind of time to spare.
Our investigations of the primal dragons revealed that Layla's Jinn can control them while they are weakened or unconscious.
Which means we have our trump card. Now we just need to get to that child. If we hope to get anything done, we need to get a move on. Layla, can you sense it? The Child of Hope's location?
How shall we proceed? Sumeragi's barriers are unparalleled. It will be near impossible to enter the country through them.
We have our new APF warheads, don't we? They should have no trouble with any barriers.
I should have known you already had a plan. I will have the missiles deployed post-haste.
Thanks, Sistina. I'll inform the research team myself.
My pleasure. All glory to Prince Zed's magnificent plan.
Hey everyone! We've got big trouble here! I'm detecting 5 missile launches! And they're heading toward our borders!
Missiles? Isn't the entire country protected by a huge barrier?
Well, it looks like the missiles have already slipped right past it!
Are you friggin' kidding me?
The border guard is trying to intercept them. This strange force field appears to be diverting all attacks. That force field might be the same thing that allowed them to pass the barrier.
Sharon, are you able to calculate the coordinates of the missiles in real time?
Hell yeah! That shouldn't be a problem for my Septima. But what are you planning to do?
I once encountered an adept who could turn their body into electronic data, allowing them to warp over distances. I've never tried it myself, but with those coordinates, my Azure Striker should be capable of the same thing.
And you wanna just try that out now? For the first time? On top of some missiles?
Those missiles are traveling at an extremely high speed. Even if you were able to warp as you say, any slight miscalculation in the coordinates would be a hell of a workers' comp claim.
You don't have to worry about that. I have total confidence in Sharon. After that, it will all be up to me.
No pressure or anything, right? I'll still do it though.
I'll go with you then. You can do that, right? Just one more person shouldn't be a problem.
I make no promises that this'll work.
If you went by yourself and ended up going primal, no one would be there to stop you. Besides, you'll be fine, right, TV? Just leave the rest up to me.
Got it. Thank you, Keating. The rest of you, assist Sharon however you can.
Bad news, guys! There's 5 missiles headed towards us!
We don't have much time. I've never done this before, but I'll have to use my Azure Striker to turn our bodies into electricity and warp to them. Sharon, I'm counting on you for those coordinates.
Hell yeah! Bad news, guys! There's...
We don't have Sharon?
the warp went without a hitch.
Your Azure striker really can do anything. Makes me want to give you a hard time about it.
Please don't. Honestly, outside of an emergency like this, I would rather not do that ever again. It was really nerve-wracking. You gotta be kidding me! What are they doing on a missile?
Did they detect our warp or something? There's no way!
Listen up, Smiragi punks. This is as far as you go.
Oh, really? I was just about to tell you the same thing. Easy peasy.
You should be able to get inside from there.
No way! They're inside the missile too?
I don't even want to think about how they managed to figure out our totally reckless plan. What is that?
That seems to be the device that's generating the force field I mentioned earlier. I analyzed it with my Septima, and as far as I can tell, that missile contains no nuclear or incendiary payload. It's seemingly designed to expand the force field from that device to damage its target.
Meaning that if we destroy it, the missile should be completely neutralized.
Looks like it. Let's get to it.
The device is no longer operational. Now, hurry to the next missile!
Easy peasy.
Stop there! Take that!
The next missile is closing in. Should be able to jump across now.
It's still a bit far, but
Looks like the boosters are unlocked. Hurry up before they completely detach. The boosters are detaching one after another. You really need to hurry up. We have to do something about this missile.
All right, we found the field generator.
2 down. Time to head to the next missile.
finish.
This one's even further away than the last one. Retreat! The boosters are detaching again. Move your butts and get out of here.
So that's what they call cutting it close.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to go any further on the outside. We'll need to find the head from the inside.
Only 2 missiles to go. We don't have much more time till they touch down. Hurry! The next missile is approaching, but it's still even further than the others.
Don't worry, it's no problem for TV.
The boosters are all detaching together. Don't wait a second, get out of there!
We made it to the head. The field generator isn't here.
Only 1 missile left. You got this. Just a bit more.
You came all the way here to welcome us. My, this is such an honor.
Who's there?
Ah! How'd it get so bright all of a sudden?
Is all of this your doing?
My Septima is rather impressive, isn't it? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Zed, leader of Atems.
Atems? Is that the name of your organization?
Correct. I believe you are part of Sumeragi's Bureau of Dragon Saviors, was it? Thanks to one of our members, Septima. Our Jin was able to track your activities.
That Jin Septima. Is that the same type as me?
Don't tell me. That's the power that could revive the primal dragons?
Oh my. Please accept my apologies for that. That was an experiment of ours, as part of our research into the primal dragons.
An experiment? Research? You were just making their rampages worse!
I can understand why you'd be upset, but now that we're done with introductions... Let's talk about that power of yours. I'd like to measure it in real time, in the midst of battle. Let's take it easy. How about a sporting match? I know all about you, Gunvolt. You're Sumeragi's renowned, all-powerful Azure striker. Just so you know, my Golden Trillion is no slouch either.
Golden Trillion? It looks like a fire septima.
Not quite. My Golden Trillion is closer to that which illuminates all, a septima of the sun.
Sun? It can't be. Power of nuclear fusion?
Time to leave the nest! Over here! Burn to ash! A brilliant light from which one must avert their eyes. The golden dawn of 1,000,000,000,000 suns. Will you be able to look straight on?
The light of 1,000,000,000,000 suns? Big talker, aren't you?
Time to leave the
To
nest!
one sun, let alone a trillion. You can talk it up if you want, but a septima is a septima. And my radiant fetters will lock it down. Your fate is sealed.
Excellent. I like your assertiveness. However, you'll find that it's not so easy to seal up the path to the future we've chosen. Illuminate the world, Golden Trillion! Shine upon our righteous path! Look alive! Wings of death! Over here! Out of the way! Great! You know how to entertain me! My little ones, light the skies! How's this?
Oversurge! Azure Striker! Excalibur!
You're stronger than I thought. Wonderful. I knew you would be strong. I expected nothing less from the former primal dragon and his companion.
What are you trying to accomplish by launching these missiles?
Well, about that. First, let me clear up your misunderstanding. This isn't a missile. It's just a means of transport. Though it is made from a missile, so I guess you're half right.
Means of transport?
This country is protected by a powerful barrier, so this was the only way we could break through. I'll admit it makes for a rather violent entrance, but we needed to enter the country by any means necessary. My associates should have already disembarked from their transports at this point. Now, I could explain exactly why we're here, but I wouldn't want you to get in our way. Either way, you'll understand soon enough. I'll be seeing you.
Hold it!
Later!
He's gone. He said he's with Attempts. What in the world are they up to?
I know it's not a real missile, but we should stop that field generator just in case.
Hey everyone! We've been getting eyewitness reports of what seem to be Attempts members.
They've been spotted in 4 different places. I just sent the data to all of you.
Let's see. Wait, that's the Marine Distribution Center, Neptune. Are they trying to disrupt the supply chain?
Wait a minute. These are all places where the binding brands are stored.
Are you talking about the glaives? Those things that kept me sealed in the Institute?
No, the glaives that can suppress Septimas are just the mass-produced version of the brands. As for the origin of the glaives, aka the binding brands, there are 4 binding brands in total, and attempts have been cited in the exact places where the brands are stored. That must be what they're after.
Binding brands, huh? If they go and gank those brands, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. The binding brands were originally created to bolster the nation's spiritual defenses by controlling the dragon veins, paths of energy that flow throughout the land. But the dragon veins have been stable for a long time, so removing the brand shouldn't immediately cause a problem.
We're talking about a bunch of villains who launched missiles into the country. They gotta be up to no good.
You're right. No matter what they're planning, we can't let them steal the brands right from under us. Dragon Saviors, move out!
Good luck, everyone!